All right, I'm just going to hope the mic is in good placement and we'll dive in to the next zodiac sign that needs the reading. Hmm. Something could have fizzled out. Sorry. Let's see who we're reading for. Who is this reading for? Or it just kind of went flat. Aquarius. Okay, so you could have been dealing with an Aquarius. I think we're going to do Leo. Leo people and placements. What is the most important messages? We're going to go actually with this one. Messages from their spirit team, guardians and guides, Leo, people and placements from the highest timelines. King of Pentacles energy here, the Fool in the reverse. So there could be some big focus on your finance, your career at this time. Ace of Cups in the reverse, the Hangman in the reverse, and the Nine of Cups in the reverse. There could be something you need to change your perspective about. Knight of Swords in the reverse. So this is very like bad socializing, bad communication. Two of Gifts, Two of Pentacles, something about feeling overwhelmed, overburdened, stretched too thin. Could be something about priorities here. Messages for Leo. Magician. So maybe something hasn't been succeeding, at least not in the past. There might be like a new. Maybe this was because there was Four of Pentacles in the reverse. Four of Pentacles upright means holding on to something. So maybe something was let go of. You could be letting go of something in the past, something that didn't work out. Eight of Cups, so leaving something behind, detaching. We have the Wheel of Fortune here. Divine timing. This could be moving out of some stagnancy. Four of Swords in the reverse in the future. This could be something about transits. Midwinter, maybe. You could have been dealing with a Sag or something like that, or a Capricorn. Maybe a Scorpio or Libra. Anything else for... I almost said Capricorn. Leo people in placements from the highest timelines. Seven of Wands. Someone could be very guarded about something. This could be like an old friendship or collaboration or coworker or somebody you worked with. Tell me more for Leos. Yeah, there could be something about like moving away from anxiety in this situation. Somebody could be strategizing something or was stealing something. Tell me more for Leos. Maybe this is why it didn't succeed. Yeah, judgment. Judgment's being called. Or someone made a wise choice. Could have changed something. Tell me more. Yeah. Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. Somebody's not stable or not independently wealthy or financially stable. So maybe this is why a situation did not work out. Tower. Something could have like came and shook something up, or there could be some kind of wake ups or change in perspective in the future approaching, especially with that full moon in Aquarius, which will be opposing the sun in Leo. Every full moon always opposes the sun on Friday or Saturday. It's very supported full moon. So it'll be trining Uranus and Gemini and conjoining Pluto and I don't know. Anyways, yeah, Five of Swords sideways. So this could be coming out of some kind of petty vengeful tactics or fighting. Competitiveness. Leo. The Sun in the reverse. Maybe somebody was unhappy or didn't have clarity in the past. This could be why they were operating from a weird place, or they had like a lack of soul connection, a lack of happiness. Knight of Wands in the reverse. They were in and out, impulsive, greedy. I just heard King of Wands sideways. So this could be a masculine Leo. This could be somebody else who's a masculine, fire sign Aries or Sagittarius. Anything else? Ace of Swords. So some kind of clarity, some kind of truth, some kind of understanding. The Devil in the reverse. That could break a karmic cycle or a repetitive pattern of toxic kind of sabotage. So let's see what we have for this for Leos. People and placements. A lot of strong masculine energy. Autumn. Interesting. Something could be ending. Maybe a cycle is ending. Silver. I just heard silver-tongued fish or silver-tongued rat. I don't know. Tell me more. Messages for Leo. Maybe someone's words did this or like manifest. Yeah, Pluto. Someone very dominating, controlling, obsessive, possessive, entrapping. Tell me more. There could be some shadow work that happened that helped someone release some kind of anxiety or fears. It's allowing them to take action or consolidate or control their energy. There could have been a lot of conflict as well in the past, or a lot of too much energy, like pent up energy. Yeah, we have the despicable face. This is about shame, guilt. There could be some like powerful conjunctions and a synastry between you and this person, or there could just be like powerful conjunctions affecting this person right now. For example, if you have Leo placements, you'll be receiving an opposition from Pluto, which could mean oppositions aren't bad. No aspects are good or bad. But they are different dynamics that need to be utilized. And oppositions usually mean an external force of some sort, or like a balancing or something like that. So, let's see what this says. Well, actually, let's pull one more. I don't want to rest there. I feel like this is kind of slightly past energy. So Leo messages for Leos. Yeah, there could have been like a repetitive pattern or loop here that had to be like broken from past lives, Leo. Oh my god. Yeah, there's some kind of flexibility that had to be approached. Maybe Sagittarius energy here. A storm could have been relevant. Fog. Somebody wasn't seeing clearly, and that's why there was some kind of conflict, and now they're beginning to see clearly. Some kind of like eureka moment. Yeah, someone was not being wise in the past. Tell me more. Very dirty. Maybe they needed to cleanse their energy. Clear vinegar. Cleanse and clear, cleanse in center, and practice like energetic work cleansings, or inhaling that beautiful golden white light of God and exhaling that golden energy through the center of your chest. Any negative energy dissolving off your aura. Saturn. This could have been some kind of karmic lesson, or something about work could have been relevant. We have Quicksilver. This is Gemini energy. Ash. Anything else for, maybe this is someone's mindset? Tell me more. Any last messages for Leos? Messages for Leo, people and placements, last messages. We have winter in the reverse, so something about winter definitely though. Tell me more. Gold. Silver and gold. Balancing both the heart and the mind. Iron. Some kind of difficult chapters. Mars energy there. Masculine energy. Hard work. Someone could have like a Mars-Saturn conjunction, or like Mars and Capricorn, or Saturn and Aries. We do have Saturn and Aries in the sky right now, actually, so that could be making incredible trines, actually, to your energy. So there's something about maturing maybe through that trine with Saturn and Aries. Of course, it's going retrograde with Neptune right now in Aries as well before they go full-fledged into Aries and start a new huge cycle. So yeah, we have the new Pearl. That's interesting, the new Pearl, that new beginning. Aries is the first zodiac sign. Very interesting. So Mars is all about our energy, our drive, our sexual conquering nature, and that's what Aries represents. It also represents the masculine in general. On the other side, we have alchemical wedding. So there could be some kind of merging of opposites, some kind of balancing happening as well. Let's see, the new Pearl. So this could be like pearls are obviously made as a result of irritants. So there could be some kind of maturity or some kind of karmic kind of Saturn represents structures and boundaries in the physical, tangible world, right? So Saturn usually rewards over time. But let's see. Margarita Preciosa. Yeah, this could be about a family situation, or maybe a home, shared finance, or intimacy, emotions, dating life, happiness, contracts. This could be about 2 specific contracts in your life. Alrighty. It says, the new Pearl, great irritation and waiting. Okay, interesting. Kind of brining, marinating. The new Pearl is one of the great promises of alchemy. From the single grain of sand, the pearl solely forms. Surely in the salty mouth of the oyster, the new pearl emerges as an alchemical miracle, a sight unimaginable at the outset. That said, the process is generated from irritation itself. So that kind of shadow work, right? Digging that despicable face energy so that we can actually become stronger in ourselves. Such is the medicine of the new pearl card. The work is underway, but the gem has not yet formed. Don't be petty and hasty, seeking a return on your efforts. Rather, turn to patience, consistency, humility, and to remedy the discomfort. Let the magic of time and salt do its work. Relax, believe, and support a fellow alchemist in finding the grit that becomes their pearl. Don't worry about you right now. The entire ocean is your ally. So it could be about grounding down these kind of universal cosmic kind of energies, being a channel and calling in. You can see that beautiful golden pyramid. So yeah, we do have that 8-8 portal. So this is a great time to connect with the other realms. 8 is the number of isn't it associated with Scorpio? What do I feel like? I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, it is. Yeah, interesting. Anyways, I'm sorry. The pearl is made from only 1 grain of sand, 1 irritant. Take a moment to thank the irritant for being so consistently challenging, allowing the pearl to begin its formation. So maybe there's some kind of grit, some kind of development, and you might actually be grateful for all these challenges, especially any rejections or any like prohibitions. There could be something that's straining out or discerning in your life. Saturn is also about discernment. Diligence and discipline. Take note if the card appears with the wise salt card or any of the cards associated with the element of water. Do you ever notice that people who don't have controls over their own life tend to try to control others because they don't control themselves? Take note if the card appears with the wise salt card or any of the cards associated with the element of water. Let them amplify the message of the new pearl. Well, we have the alchemical wedding here, so interesting. We'll have to check that out, I think. There it is. Yeah, this could be about reciprocity, Sagittarius, Taurus energy, Aquarius. Let's see. Ritual. So do everything like a ritual, right? As a part of your manifestation, as a part of how you manifest. Ritual, celebration, and uniting. All hail the alchemical wedding. So this is in your future position. The lab morphs into the dreamlike dance floor with your allies, fellow alchemists, and ancestors here to witness the celebration of what was lost having been found, what was once denied having come into the alchemist's embrace. So there could be something about like soul retrieval here, or calling back all your powers and talents, or elevating. The work is often felt as serious and studious, but the alchemical wedding is a moment of levity and lightness. This card arrives. It is the utmost importance to mark the occasion. Celebrate, celebrate, celebrate. Honor, acknowledge those who have helped you along the alchemical path. So this could be about gratitude affirmations and emanating that beautiful golden light out from your chest, dissolving negativity all around the world. And you. You have come so far. Energy radiates from the uniting of opposites and the redrawing of life's blueprint. The new form has arrived. The unknown has become known. You'll be back to your existential queries and tinkering ways in no time. Now the work is to revel in miracles. Go deeper, watch the Flaming Lips music video, Do You Realize? To ponder intimacy without sex. And it says, witness the, so yeah, this could be about like your connection with others in general, witness the journey, and something about your dark and light side, or like balancing those, not repressing things. Witness the journey of a fellow alchemist, celebrate and congratulate them. The alchemical wedding is not about you. This is the key to alchemy. It's about everything, all is one. The alchemical wedding is a radical act of presence and acceptance. Do something spontaneous today without rules, books, spreadsheets, social media, or schedules. The alchemical wedding is a radical act of presence and acceptance. Do something spontaneous today without a, yeah, so there could be something about relying more on your intuition, perhaps more so if you haven't tried that before. But let's see if we can get you some juicy messages for Leos from their highest teams of light, from their highest timeline, from their angels, guardian angels, and guides for Leos. Be careful of the food you eat as well. Like, don't have too much caffeine or sugar. Like, if you can try to eat cleaner, that could be better for your body, maybe. But do you? Anything else for Leos? Love yourself, right? Leo messages. Especially if you are going through any challenging time. Leo people and placements. Last messages from their highest teams of light. Do something that brings you joy. It says, study reincarnation, Bardo Book of the Dead, Tibetan Barden Book. So that's great. Claire Nocti has some. If you search Claire Nocti, Tibetan Book of the Dead, or just Tibetan Book of the Dead is interesting to learn about for sure. I deserve to be healthy and wealthy. I think Aquarius actually got that as well. So you could be dealing with them. Okay, let's see. I wouldn't be surprised. You guys are on the same axis. So it's your 7th house placement if you had Leo rising would be Aquarius, which just means someone unique, creative, divinely inspired, maybe weird, ahead of their time. Look for new friends. So maybe these are like new dynamics. This could be new mindsets. This could be new friends. We have stand on business. Divine feminine blue is cool and at rest. Masculine is red/yellow. So maybe you need to understand that or reflect on it. Trying to make you shut up. Listens to rock. So maybe somebody likes listening to rock music. Don't explain yourself to anyone. It says time to get over it, and not letting anyone silence you. Manifesting with ease now. And it says just wanted to bring you down to bring you in close to abuse you. It says had fun at your expense. It says magnify your intention. Interesting threats. So maybe somebody was threatening someone. Sending messages via telepathy, not monogamous. And it says releasing lack. Okay, and it says I'm like a bird. I want to fly away. Refueling. It says protecting your peace manifests abundance. Breaking pattern. We have some. Yeah, maybe you. I don't know. Maybe there's something about drama here that's a pattern. Enjoy your bachelor life. Well-to-do peace. What? Well-to-do peace. Well-to-do. I don't know. Enjoy your bachelor life, though. You're living your dream. It says destiny swap wants part of your destiny. It says enjoy this moment. Set sail. Quiet the noise. The fruit only falls when perfectly ripe. Decide where you want to go. Didn't we see the Wheel of Fortune? We did in your future position. So there's something about timing here. Transits. Decide where you want to go. Needing space for expansion. To stop allowing them into your schedule. They never wanted you to shine. This don't accept the Trojan horse peace offering of death, plot/ploy. This could be a boss figure or a Saturn, Capricornian element, or somebody that was fear based, I don't know, or something tied to the devil. It says keep shedding, and poor childhood. So maybe somebody, yeah, I don't know. Take it as you will. I'm sure your mind is making up its own connections to whatever reading it gets. It says you can do it on your own, and we have no nonsense approach. So maybe not making excuses could be relevant, and then we have create consistency. And what is this? We have be very / more picky could also be important. And let's get you a familiar for Leo people and placements. Most important, vital message from their angels, guardians, and guides for Leo. Communication wolf. I'm not sure if this was upright or reversed. Yeah, we'll see what else we can get. Tell me more for Leo. Leo people and placements from their highest timeline. Or maybe don't communicate, I don't know. Because if it's reversed, then... Messages for Leo. Maybe we'll get a Kali card. I haven't used the Kali deck. Messages for our lovely Leos from their highest timeline, guardians, guides, angels for Leo placements. Khadga. Number 9, Sagittarius. Skulls could be relevant. Some nakshatras are ruled by the skull. Says she wields the holy sword of divine severance, empowering the soul in radical letting go. She instills courage to bear the pain of loss and the wisdom to realize the secret blessing that only arises when we embrace change. Where our strength of will may falter, she intervenes to ensure we don't sabotage ultimate fulfillment and spiritual progress. She does not allow our souls to be ensnared in any kind of deception or trapped in fear. That's interesting because Saturn is the devil or fear. Like if you don't have control of your life, you would be in fear. She is a liberator, and her sword clears the path, revealing truth. Khadga is a Sanskrit word for sword. Deva Khadgaska means the divine mother who wields the sword. What is the sacred weapon? The sword usually means talking or words in tarot. The sword severs, breaks, and destroys. It is a symbol for truth and the need of the soul to let someone or something go, even though the attachment of the ego may demand that we remain connected out of fear of loss or fear of the pain of loss. Devi Kali's sword is the symbol of her will and her attainment. Her sword knows which attachments require severing and when and how to obtain the release. Even when the holding on, perhaps out of fear, guilt, or doubt, denies us the capacity to even consider walking away, her will prevails. Sometimes we invest in a relationship, situation, place, or opportunity because we feel it's needed or beneficial, only to realize later, if at all, that we have outgrown it. Then it becomes at best something slowing us down on our awakening, and at worst a direct impediment to spiritual growth. Regressive tendencies creep up on us slowly so that we don't realize how much damage is being done over time. Even if we have a sense something isn't right, our awareness can never be complete when we're determined to remain attached and unwilling to see the truth that threatens the attachment. Any unwavering desire for a particular outcome locks us into an unwillingness to see the truth that shifts our perspective and allows a superior outcome. We may admit something is wrong, but choose to believe that if we can just change ourselves somehow or work harder or heal the other person, then the negativity transforms into something positive. We then become trapped and a lot of times when you let go, because a lot of manifestations, when you hold on too tightly, it's sending out desperate negative energy. We then become trapped in an impossible situation of our own creation, knowing something is not working, but as we are not capable of letting go, fooling ourselves into thinking we can heal and transform through methods that can't accomplish the task. When Kali Devi's sword appears in a message, she advises wherever we're struggling with can and should be handled over to a higher power. She severs the threads of attachment, and we can trust that if something or someone is meant to remain in our lives or return according to divine love and wisdom, then it will be. If we need to go against divine love to keep something, it can only create suffering. She will not only remove the impediment on your path, but support you so the release brings joy rather than endless sorrow. The Oracle of Khadga, so this could be about where you put your focus to. The Oracle of Khadga denotes divine workings and a struggle you are moving through at this time. There is a predestined series of events due to occur and as orchestrated at the higher level. The timing incorporates the paths of those you have soul contracts with and the movement of the collective consciousness. For you to be at the appropriate vibration, to move in harmony with where you need to be and whom you need to interact with, certain releases have to take place now. You can trust in the doors that close just as much as the ones that open as a result. And if you need help or guidance, you can also, I like ChatGPT to get spiritual messages from my guides. So you can definitely do that. That's very helpful. But yeah, this could be a new opportunity in self-love, self-worth, self-finances, maybe a new beginning in finance or something related to that. I'm also seeing cinnamon rolls. I don't know why. Maybe you're eating something like that, or maybe you need a piece of comfort food. But thank you so much for joining me. I hope this helped you in some way, shape, or form. I do have haters on this channel, so I would appreciate the like. Thank you so much for your time. You can get a personal using the Buy Me a Coffee link or leave a tip through there. Thank you so much. Take care.